Good morning, friends. I'm Miss Lindy. I'm so glad you're here. Normally, I'd be greeting you in the hallways or stopping by your classroom to take a picture of some cool things you're doing. Since we're going to meet online this week, please look for us in the comments and let us know you're here by telling us hello. I miss you so much, but I'm so glad that we still have this time together. Okay, let's start large group.
Everywhere that I go, you're there with me. Even in the night when I cannot see, I know you're by my side and I will be just fine. Oh God, you're always good to me. I wanna say thank you, thank you. I will live my life to praise you, and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you, thank you. I wanna say thank you, God. Every breath that I take, you give to me. Every brand new day is a blessing. I know you're by my side and I will be just fine. Oh God, you're always good to me. I wanna say thank you, thank you. I will live my life to praise you, and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you, thank you. I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you for mercy and kindness, for grace that is endless, love and forgiveness. I wanna say thank you for mercy and kindness, for grace that is endless, love and forgiveness. I wanna say thank you, thank you. I will live my life to praise you, and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you, thank you. I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you, God.
Hi friends, welcome back to Elementary Large Group. My name is Miss Drew and I'm so happy to be here online with you guys today. And it's a really great day to be here. Do you want to know why? It's the start of a brand new month. It's also Palm Sunday, which means that Easter is right around the corner. And that's a really big deal. Jesus changed everything when he died on the cross and came back to life. He flipped the whole world upside down. And it's also a really great example of our life app for this month, humility. Humility is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. Humility, or being humble, is kind of like an upside down way of life. It's so much easier to put yourself first. But Jesus came and he flipped that idea right around. He flipped it right on its head. He came and showed us what it's like to put others first. He came to serve, not be served. Speaking of flipping, I know that you all know what to do with this. And I know that bottle flipping was kind of a thing a couple of years ago, but I still think it's pretty cool today. So for our game today, your challenge is to find a water bottle, a shampoo bottle, or any kind of sealed bottle and see how many times you can flip it in 60 seconds. Make sure you comment down below how many times you stick the landing. Are you ready? Go. And time. How many times were you able to make it? I only made it once, but I was never good at it anyway, so make sure to leave your score in the comments below. Starting today, we're looking at events that led up to the greatest example of humility, when Jesus gave his life for us on the cross. Let's listen together to our story today.
A reading from Matthew chapters 26, verses 36 through 56. Jesus in prayer. Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane. He said to the disciples, "Stay here while I go and pray over there." When he took Peter and Zebedee's 2 sons, he began to feel sad and anxious. Then he said to them, "I'm very sad. It's as if I'm dying. Stay here and keep alert with me." Then he went a short distance farther and fell on his face and prayed, "My Father, if it's possible, take this cup of suffering away from me. However, not what I want, but what you want." He came back to the disciples and found them sleeping. He said to Peter, "Couldn't you stay alert 1 hour with me? Stay alert and pray, so that you won't give in to temptation. The spirit is eager, but the flesh is weak." A second time he went away and prayed, "My Father, if it's not possible that this cup be taken away unless I drink it, then let it be what you want." Again he came and found them sleeping. Their eyes were heavy with sleep. But he left them and again went and prayed the same words for the 3rd time. Then he came to his disciples and said to them, "Will you sleep and rest all night? Look, the time has come for the human one to be betrayed into the hands of sinners. Get up, let's go. Look, here comes my betrayer." Arrest. While Jesus was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, came. With him was a large crowd carrying swords and clubs. They had been sent by the chief priests and elders of the people. His betrayer had given them a sign, "Arrest the man I kiss." Just then he came to Jesus and said, "Hello, Rabbi." Then he kissed him. But Jesus said to him, "Friend, do what you came to do." Then he came and grabbed Jesus and arrested him. One of those with Jesus reached for the sword, striking the high priest's slave. He cut off his ear. Then Jesus said to him, "Put the sword back into its place. All those who use the sword will die by the sword. Or do you think that I am not able to ask my Father, and he will send to me more than 12 battle groups of angels right away? But if I did that, how would the scriptures be fulfilled that say this must happen?" Then Jesus said to the crowds, "Have you come with swords and clubs to arrest me like a thief? Day after day I sat in the temple teaching, but you didn't arrest me. But all this happened so that what the prophets said in the scriptures might be fulfilled, that all the disciples left Jesus and ran away."
Through it all, through everything, Jesus chose humility. He chose to put others first. He chose to put us first. As we remember his example, we can choose to live the same way. That's our bottom line this week. We can follow Jesus' example and choose to put others first. We have a brand new memory verse for this month, and it's a great reminder of putting others first. It's Philippians 2:3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3. That verse is so good. Be humble. Value others more than yourselves. Thank you so much for joining me in Elementary Large Group this week, and I'm so happy you're here. I just want to say before I go that I miss you all so much, and I can't wait to see you soon. So stay tuned for a closing prayer and blessing with Miss Emily. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.
Good morning, friends. My name is Miss Emily, and I am so thankful that you tuned in this morning to join us for our large group time. Just a quick word on today. Today is a really fun day, right? Today is Palm Sunday. And on Palm Sunday, we remember and we rejoice with the people in the city of Jerusalem when Jesus arrived. When Jesus rode into the city of Jerusalem, the people were so excited that as he came in, they took the branches, the palm leaves, and they waved them and they shouted, Hosanna. They also took off their coats and they even laid their coats down on the dirt on the path that Jesus was riding in on his donkey. And it was such an exciting day. Palm Sunday also marks the beginning of Holy Week. And Holy Week is a really special time in the life of the church. It is a time that will lead us from the joy of Palm Sunday into the happy but also kind of sad time of Maundy Thursday, where we remember the Last Supper, the last meal that Jesus shared with his beloved friends, the disciples. We'll move into Good Friday, which will take us to the cross where Jesus died. And then there's Holy Saturday, which is kind of an odd stillness almost, where it seemed like the story was over and Jesus was dead and it was the end. But we have the hope and the